Hello, today's class is another lovely slow flow, but today we're focusing on our shoulders. It's so common to hold a lot of tension and have a lot of tightness in our shoulders from stress or just working at a desk. So we're really going to take the time to just flow it out and open up our heart and our shoulders. So today you will need 2 blocks. And let's get started in a seated position. Just resting your hands on your knees, closing your eyes, finding a lovely long spine. Not changing your breath, just noticing how you're feeling. Maybe you're doing it first thing in the morning, or maybe after a long day at work. Notice in your body where you feel tightness. Start to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Try and keep this beautiful cycle of breath throughout the class. Opening up your eyes, we're going to start to do some spinal circles. So just moving your chest forwards, then rounding your spine back. So inhaling, exhale. Keeping your hips, buttocks planted on the ground. Then going the other direction, inhaling, exhale. And coming back to a seated position, just bringing your chin down to your chest. We're going to do some half neck rolls. So just rolling your ear to your right neck, to your right shoulder, then rolling it back down to your chest, left ear to left shoulder, and just flowing with your breath. Inhaling, exhale. One more time on each side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Then bringing your head back to neutral position. Planting our right hand, we're going to warm up with a side kind of flow, side stretch flow. So reaching your left arm up and over, making sure that your heart's open. Then we're going to sweep it around in front of us, planting the left hand, reaching up the right, sweep the right, plant it, and just when you're coming up, just making sure that that arm's not hunching over, that's really opening up to the sky. So sweeping and reach up. Sweep. I find this feels so beautiful in the morning, just getting your body all warmed up for the day. And then coming back to your neutral position. Okay, we're going to come onto our hands and knees now. So just checking that your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips for a thread the needle flow. So planting through that left hand, inhale, reach that right arm up. Then exhale, thread it under, but we're not lowering down. We're going to reach up again. Then exhale. So 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Reaching up. And then planting that right hand down. Let's do it on the other side. So inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Then just reaching it up. And then planting it down. Just taking your hands a bit further out in front of you. We're coming into downward dog. So check that your fingers are spread. Curl those toes. Pushing those hips up. And just taking a moment to get into your first downward dog. Might be the first one of the day. It's the first one for the class. So just check that your spine's nice and long. We want our ribs knitting in and our navel drawing to our spine. Our shoulders are drawing down and broadening. If you can't have your heels planted to the ground, that's fine. Just have a little bend in your knees. Just checking that that spine is lovely and long. You can stay here, or if you would like, you can come into a downward dog twist with me. So really powering through your feet and your left hand. Take that right hand and grab the left ankle. Then looking under your arm. Then planting the right hand. Take that left hand to the right ankle. Looking underneath your arm. And then coming back. So we're going to lift our right leg up, draw it into our chest, really lifting out of our shoulders and plant it between our hands. For a low lunge, we're coming up and we're going to take some eagle arms. So that right arm is going to go underneath. So we make an X, then push the palms together. Having your elbows at shoulder height. Or if you want, you could take a little bit of a back bend here. Releasing them, planting the left hand, sweeping that right arm up to the sky for a little twist. And you're going to bend that back leg in. See if you can take the top of your foot. If you can't, the motion of it is just as good. So taking a hold of the top of your foot, and then you're going to push that foot into your hand, and it helps to open your arm, open your shoulder and your chest. Slowly release that foot. Taking your back leg, you're going to turn it to the right. Take your right hand to the inner inside of your right foot, then sweeping that left arm up. Then coming up, we're going to straighten that right leg, coming into gate pose. So this is when you can use your block. Sorry, I'm facing backwards. So you can use your block in your left hand and sweep that right arm up. Or you can be on your hand or your fingertips. You can stay here, or if you would like, come for a little flow. So really using your core, reaching that left arm over, and then the right arm. Inhale, reach your left arm, and exhale, the right arm. Then we're going to turn to the back of our mat and come back to a downward facing dog. Coming back to our downward facing dog twist. So powering through our feet and our left hand. Take that right hand to your left ankle. Looking underneath your arm. Don't forget to have your core on. Releasing, then reaching that left arm. Taking a hold of the right ankle and looking up. Coming back This time, we're going to lift our left leg up, bring it into our chest, lifting out of our shoulders. Plant between your hands, lower that back knee down. Taking some eagle arms on the other side, so left arm comes under. Press the palms of the hands together. Again, just really checking that your elbows are at shoulder height. And if you're feeling a bit unstable, really focusing on turning on those inner thighs to help you to feel balanced and your core. Again, if you'd like a little bit of a back bend, you can here. Releasing your arms, taking that back foot to the left. Take your left hand to the inside of the left foot, then reaching that right arm up and over. And then coming up, straightening your left leg for gate pose. So again, use your block here and for your right hand if you need. Reaching those left fingers over, and you can stay here, or if you'd like, do a bit of a gate pose flow. Exhale, planting your hands, coming back to a downward facing dog. Just pausing here, then lowering your knees down to the floor, coming into child's pose with our arms clasped together, and we're going to be reaching them over our head. So clasp your hands together, roll those shoulders back, our knees are together, and if you can't rest your buttocks on your heels, you can pop a block underneath. Then slowly lowering our forehead down to the ground. Again, you can pop a block under your forehead here. And then reaching your hands up and over your head. Releasing your hands down by your side. Just staying here in child's pose. Just taking a moment here to check in with your body. Do you notice any differences from the beginning of the class? Are you feeling more open in your shoulders or chest? You may be, you may not be. There's no right or wrong answer. Just noticing how you are in this moment. Then slowly rolling your body up. Coming into a thread the needle pose, not the flow. This time we're going to stay in the pose. So checking that your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Planting through that left hand, we're going to reach the right arm up and then threading it under. So coming onto your right shoulder and the right side of your face, you can leave your left fingertips on the ground or reach them up to the sky, or there's the option to take a bind here for a bit of a deeper stretch. Then releasing that left hand, planting it down. Sweep your right arm up to the sky, and then planting it down again. Reaching that left hand up to the sky, threading it under the right arm, and coming down onto the left shoulder and that side, the left side of your face. Again, fingertips can stay here. Reach to the sky, or if you did it on the other side, take a bind. Slowly releasing, planting that right hand back on the ground. Reach your left hand up to the sky and then planting it down. We're going to come into puppy pose variation with a block. So I'm just going to shuffle back on the mat a little bit. So you're going to take the block between your palms, so pushing it between your hands. So just walking your elbows out, but keeping your hips over your knees. And then when your elbows are a fair way out, you're going to lift the block up and then drop your chest down. So you're not fully relaxing your shoulders here. They're still activated, but you should be feeling a lovely stretch in them and also a bit of a heart opener as well. Lowering the block down, walk your elbows back in, pop the block to the side, and then lowering all the way down onto your belly. Into cactus, the right arm, so just checking that your elbows at shoulder height. Using your fingertips, you're going to roll onto the right side of your body. So this can be quite an intense stretch on your shoulder, and it also comes across into your chest, I find. You can stay here, or you can take that left foot over behind your right leg. So just really focusing on your breath here, helping you to relax into this pose. But just always remember there should never be any pain. So if you feel any pain, please release from the pose or ease off. It's always about finding that kind of perfect limit between challenge but also comfort. So important to listen to your body. Then slowly releasing, rolling back onto your belly. Cactus your left arm. Use your right fingertips roll to the left side of your body. And again, you can stay here or take that right foot behind you. You might find one side feels a lot tighter than the other, and that's okay. Just using your breath. Slowly releasing from that. Pushing up onto your knees, and we're going to make our way over onto our backs. Again, this is when we need our blocks. So we're coming into our final resting pose. It's going to be reclined butterfly, using our blocks to open our heart. So taking one block, it can be on whatever level you want. I'm just going to take it on the low one, popping one above it for your head. So this block you want between kind of your shoulder blades. It's up to you if you would like, if it feels better that way or the other way. You can also take it higher, but just getting into position, soles of the feet together, and I like to just let my arms lay on the ground, palms facing up. Another option is if you have a bolster, you can use that, or some cushions to just open your heart a bit more. So just taking time to relax. Thanking your body for what it has done today, what it is capable of. Just relax your eyebrows. Release and unclench your jaw. Feel your arms sinking into the ground. Feel your inner thighs getting a lovely gentle stretch. You can stay here or slowly use your forearms. Push yourself up, coming back to a seated position, the way that we started our practice. Bringing your hands over your heart. We're just going to take a final clearing breath. So we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale, sigh it out. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I really hope that you're feeling more relaxed and open in your shoulders and your chest. I can't wait for you to practice with me again. And don't forget to subscribe so that you know when I upload more classes for you. Thank you.